into a fucking life support machine, I better pray that life support machine be running 24/7, 365, okay? If I see it flatline longer than an hour of maintenance, I'm gonna get a little pissed. And then, of course, they go, we also provide a lot of support for that game. You know, I love live service stuff. In theory, it sounds really good, right? Hey, we'll just keep giving you content every month. In reality, it's much like a drip feed. You know, you see this a lot with things like Grand Theft Auto Online. You get an expansion and they just sort of drip feed you content. They really oversell how much stuff they give you. A lot of times it's just like a somewhat halfway free expansion we would have gotten back in like the Xbox 360 days, the PlayStation 3 days, just spread, you know, over the course of months or seasons on these live service models. But to go down in here, we'll see information regarding the game and how long the game can be played, right? The company provides that information. For instance, the actual articles like The Crew, the game that actually sparked this entire movement, had a badge on the front of the box that would have said something like online connection required. So I guess going to the store, imagine if we lived in a time where single player games like Metal Gear Solid 2 released under Konami or something. You know, God forbid, they had online internet connection required. Why? I don't know. I guess they have some fucking stupid leaderboard feature. But imagine if a single player game like this required it, and 20 years later you wanted to play this shit again, but the servers weren't there, the game was gone. Yeah, we'd kind of be outraged. That's where a lot of kids growing up and a lot of teenagers who are experiencing some of their childhood memories, unfortunately, some games in their future probably either won't look the same or they just won't be around. And ain't that a fucking depressing thought? And of course, they write shit like Ubisoft may cancel access to one or more specific online features. And again, that's all written at like the tiny words at the back of a game box, which, you know, I'm sure most people probably don't read. Like, it's about just as little as you can write for fucking basic legal compliance. But thank you, Eves. Thank you for telling us that you have adequately alerted player. Maybe on the front of the box, if, for example, this was a Ubisoft game, just write somewhere, this is the exact date the game is going to go, okay? This is when you're going to get a dick up your ass, and you better enjoy it, because you have no choice. Unless certain laws pass, of course. So basically, the CEO goes, all video game publishers are faced with that issue. You provide a service, but nothing is written in stone. And at some point, that service may be discontinued. Nothing is eternal. And we're doing our best to make sure that things go well for all players and buyers. Because obviously support for all games cannot last forever. Bro, I swear to God, this fucking entire industry is just... They cannot read, okay? There is some fucking literacy problems going on here, okay? Maybe it's a language barrier, okay? They're a French company, I get it. Maybe there's a problem. Literally in one of their questions, they talk about, won't this result in the end of live service games? As if losing that is such a massive loss for humanity. No. This means the video game industry has an ongoing interest in selling this shit. Since our proposals do not interfere with existing business models, these type of games can remain just as profitable, ensuring their survival. The only difference is future ones, okay, future. Now again, again, maybe a language barrier. Future uses the note things after, okay, after something like this would pass, will need to be designed with an end-of-life build once support ends. It's not difficult to have done if you have it from the design phase. So yeah, clearly they're just saying, listen, next time you make another one of your Ubisoft releases, just make sure that you have it planned from the beginning that once you remove it, it's not going to be a complete fucking bitch to get it right offline. I don't understand why companies are so against any form of this. Maybe it's just losing access to control that really drives Ubisoft to like this end, to like this just complete like pain where, again, once they realize that people have to, you know, not be 100% connected to their service, meaning that Ubisoft can't just be assaulting them with constant advertising, you know, microtransactions, all forms of the scummiest business practices known to man. That's, I guess, what really scares them. And mind you, this is the same company, okay, that has kind of implemented some of the dumbest plans that you've ever seen in gaming. You know, they're always finding ways to like hyper monetize them. For instance, you may not remember, but I do, Ubisoft Quartz. This came out literally a couple of years ago. It was an entire plan for them to invest and put like NFTs into like video games, right? Or like find ways to put NFT collectibles. And I don't know what brainchild worked on this. A lot of people said that it's probably the son of the CEO who kind of thought about this, who apparently I think is getting a job at the new Tencent division they have for Ubisoft. So I don't know how. They have a word for that? I think it's like nepo, whatever the heck it is. But you go to like the one game they have, which is like Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and aside from what they introduced when they first dropped this shit, nothing else sort of came out. No other digits got made. No other form of NFTs got released. This stuff just ended up being silently released and killed. And I don't know why they did it, because the only thing they got out of this was just bad press. And they knew to an extent that they would just get bad press from gamers. But they thought that, yeah, maybe if this takes off, we can just be the one marketplace that takes a cut of everyone's, financial transactions. And you can tell they didn't give a shit about this because they weren't even willing to put it in games that probably could have made a splash. Games like Rainbow Six Siege, that are, by the way, the one thing that is like actually successful for the company, and even that they're trying to slowly ruin. One thing that I saw, which was really hilarious, was apparently Ubisoft said something like microtransactions make the player experience more fun. So, just going beyond the whole like stop killing game stuff, this is such a weird like EA surprise mechanics thing that I've read, where again, not many gamers really give a shit about the microtransactions, okay? Now, I'm somebody that has bought microtransactions in video games that I've played. Like, for instance, with Rainbow Six Siege, I put thousands upon thousands of hours into that game, and given that, a lot of the content in that is basically free, sometimes I do feel in the past that it was worthwhile rewarding Ubisoft developers by actually buying like a skin or two every once in a while. But again, to go into what the CEO is saying, he's saying it makes the player experience more fun because players can personalize their avatars or progress more quickly. Now, I love when they say progress more quickly because you know that they're actually designing their fucking slop games with this with a game design that most definitely comes not from the developers. Okay, it's not that the developers are making a game that's good and some asshole from like the top comes down and they're like, wait a minute, hold on. Instead of making a game where you can, enjoy it for 20 hours, can you make it like a 100-hour game? Can you make it so that the person playing this shit is going to get annoyed after 5 or 6 hours of playing and not really making much meaningful progress, just so we can pad out game times that we can show to investors? Is that what he means? Because no, gamers are annoyed because they're actually not able to progress more quickly. Imagine being so brave to say, yeah, we're selling games for $70, maybe $80 now, but maybe if you gave us a little bit more, maybe like $10 extra, we could give you like XP time saver packs, and then you design your game in a way where that purchase almost seems mandatory. Because again, if I don't spend the $10 to double my XP rate, would that mean that I play the game for, fucking 100 hours? Or could I shorten my fucking time investment to your game to 50 hours? Now again, with the Assassin's Creed Shadows example, because I realized that most of that game was just going to be the same shit after 20 hours in, I stopped playing. Sunk cost fallacy. I shifted my hours to something else entirely. And it's something that you're starting to see with other games that they have too. Now, for anybody that is a Rainbow Six Siege player, this probably hits a little bit closer. But I'm gonna bring you guys in for this if you've never played Rainbow Six. Now, Rainbow Six Siege is a 5-on-5 multiplayer shooter, and the point of it is to basically go up against each other. It's like Counter-Strike, except you can blow up walls and do crazy shit. Super fun, super interesting. I played it for over 10 years because of how fun the gameplay is. But the thing about Rainbow Six Siege is it does take a bit of grinding to get all of the characters. So in order to unlock every single operator in the game, you earn a currency known as Renown. Now, Renown is a currency that, you can earn, hundreds of, maybe 1,000, depending on how long you play a match, how good you do, yada, yada, yada. And sometimes you can get boosters in the game. Maybe you can pay for them or earn them on the Battle Pass's free track, and then use all of that to kind of earn at a faster rate. Now, the game has become free-to-play, so Rainbow Six Siege is now Rainbow Six Siege X. And because it's free-to-play, a lot of gamers who have been playing the game have sort of noticed that their Renown earnings have dropped. So this user has basically got a 30% booster. So this is with a booster. With the booster, the guy has earned 108 renown. Now I've noticed that overall my renown earnings this season have taken a bit of a hit. And I think some of it may just be due to the fact that since the game is free to play, since that initial cost has been taken away, Ubisoft has also reduced the amount of earnings that you can make, so that, you know, new players who jump in have to play significantly more matches just to earn the characters, which, by the way, there are a lot of fucking characters in this game at this point. And that, to me, is just a sign of how free-to-play and shitification just comes in and ruins a paid experience. And even if you're somebody that I believe has paid for this game like I have, you also have to share the same nerfs that every other free-to-play player has taken. But you know what Ubisoft did in all this that was really funny as fuck to me? Is that they actually released one of the most expensive skins in the entire game's history. So for anybody that doesn't know, there's elite skins, and now there's mythical skins. So the mythical skin is like $40 fucking dollars, apparently, like a $40 skin. That is like $50, I think, maybe in like Canadian, but it's a pretty expensive skin. It's a Valkyrie quintessence of form skin, which looks really out of place. You know, the big thing about it is, I guess, the weapon skin is fucking animated. Now, if you ask me, Muda, is $50 a smart purchase for a skin? I would probably say no. In fact, I would go back to Factorio, for instance, and say that if you were somebody that had the chance to go and purchase, you know, a video game for $45, this game in particular, maybe that's a far better expense of your time, right? That's a far, in fact, that might actually be fucking cheaper than the skin in Rainbow Six Siege. So let me get this straight. I can buy a game, a whole ass game. Sometimes I can buy a couple games for do I buy a fucking skin? Insanity, dude. It's crazy. You know, the only game that I give a shit about with Ubisoft, slowly but surely, they are killing any interest I would have had in that. 100%. It's crazy to see. Now, again, to go back to Ubisoft...
What? Come on, you piece of shit developer! Suck my fucking dick! It was a 45-second jump! I sat there and waited for 25 seconds! Come on, you fucking cocksucker developer! I'm never doing a level 4 ever again! You suck dick at design, you fucking piece of shit! Cocksucker fucking developer, fuck you! Fucking pieces of shit!
1.5 on, like, his streams. He even uploaded...
Fucking pieces of shit. I'm never doing a level 4 ever again. Fuck you, fucking cocksucker CCP. Piece of shit cocksucker developers.
Single player state with complete offline support. And the thing is, the only reason I bring up these single player games is I started to notice that there are a lot of single player experiences that unnecessarily have online features attached to them. Games like Ubisoft's own Ghost Recon Breakpoint, games like Assassin's Creed Shadows, where at least on the console you need to have an internet connection to install content.
Fucking cocksucker developer. You fucking cocksucker developer. I'm fucking sick of dealing with you, you fucking cocksucker developers. You piece of shit assholes and your fucking problems. You piece of shit, tortiously negligent fucking cocksucker assholes. I'm fucking done with you. I'm done dealing with your fucking bullshit. Like, bye. Yeah, bye. I'm done dealing with piece of shit developers and their fucking personal problems. I'm done doing it. Go get some sex, developer, and stop torturing your fucking constituency, you fucking dick-swallowing cocksucker.
Companies like Ubisoft, companies like Microsoft, the big AAA, quadruple A guys have pushed. And realistically, I want...
Why did you take a Noctis from me? Why did you respawn to level 4? I went to dinner for an hour and a half. I come back and there's 50 mobs there. I try to loot my corpse and I couldn't get a warp and I couldn't loot the corpse because you suck dick, cocksucker developer. Here's 50 billion bags of dicks. Here's your fucking mouth, piece of shit CCP trash panda. Here's your fucking mouth. Here's my fucking dick. Bam, 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 bam. Here's you designing a video game. You suck dick. You suck dick as a developer.
Against it. Because there's no reason why these companies should be getting away with some of the worst practices in gaming history, you know, other than, like, the most casual of gamers letting it fucking happen. But ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mutahar. I wanted to talk a little bit about this because, for the first time I've actually seen Ubisoft scared. It's not often that the fucking CEO of the company comes out and talks, bad about something, unless it really threatens them. Usually with these guys, it's always cutesy press releases, but when the CEO feels personally threatened, yeah, it's a good thing for the gamer, okay? Fuck companies like Ubisoft. And fuck
Yeah, I mean, fuck companies like CCP as they shit in your fucking mouths and call it gameplay. I hope they lose their companies and don't make any more money.
for pushing live service stuff onto
My
the
cat hopes that too. She just told you. Yeah, kitty. Shouldn't these piece of shit developers lose their jobs?
industry to the point where the games they release already come nerfed out of the box. Anyways, I'm out.
Piece of shit cocksucker developers. Hey, kitty. It's okay. I know, it's not you. It's human beings sucking dick as software developers. Terribly sorry. Wish it was something else.
Small town called Squire. There's the post office. Squire Country Church. A good place to go to church. It's a foggy morning as I make my way to the town of War, just a few miles out. Starting to see quite a bit of beautiful old decay.
That's where I live. You see, like, all these other people, these cocksucker fucking piece of shit baby boomers, right? They all live in houses like this. You see it? That house and this yard and this house and that yard and that garage and those 5 cars and that 5 houses and that 5 cars and those 5 SUVs, right? And there's where I live. You see it? I'm such an asshole. I live in a really small fucking fifth wheel like this. But I'm such an asshole. I should die. I'm such a fucking sycophantic, like, draw upon the American race, you know? But I live in this thing, and I'm really evil. I'm the poor. I'm the lower class. I'm the problem. I'm the tranker. And as I roll by, I see 5 houses and 5 cars, and then my little fifth wheel. And I think, fuck the piece of shit baby boomers and their stupid brainless asses.
All right, I am here. The very first town we're going to take a look at. War, West Virginia. Let's go into the downtown and take a look. All right, we are about to drive into downtown. War, West Virginia. Right off the bat, Dollar General. I'm just going to go real slow. Give you a good look.
Oh, man. The piece of shit middle class was the death of the human race.
And
it wasn't the rich people. It was the middle class who were too fucking stupid not to worship the fucking rich people. It was the middle class who worshiped the Donald Trumps and paid attention to them for fucking 15 years that killed the country and killed America. It's the piece of shit baby boomers who paid attention to the fucking robber barons.
1850, that was the year of peak population. There were 4,000 people here. Guess this was a car dealership of some sort, maybe? Yeah, 4,000 people. Last census, there were 690. That is a lot of people gone. Little convenience store right here on the edge of downtown.
Yeah, this is how Hudson, Colorado is. If you've never been to Hudson, Colorado, then you've never been detained by ICE or poor in Colorado.
59% of this town is female.
Yeah, 59% of the town is female because there's 310 people and like 160, 170,
Wow, 59.
170 of them are mothers and grandmothers because everybody else is either dead to junk, poor and can't work, so they're drunk, or in jail because there's no money for anybody but mothers and grandmothers and sisters.
9%, 41% male. That's kind of interesting, isn't it?
Yep.
I guess this is City Hall, perhaps?
No.
And police department, it says.
Oh, it is? Yeah, this is the PD. Yeah.
And a church right here. See, let me give you the ethnic breakdown. 95% white, 1% black, last 4% mixed race or other.
The black guy's two kids.
Well, let's continue down the street here into downtown.
I'm not trying to be racist or fucked up. I just believe what I said to be true. There's going to be 99% piece of shit cocksucker white people who stole all the money. And then there's one black guy and the two black, like half black, half white kids. That's your average small American town.
Well, I bet that was the place.
That's how Hudson, Colorado was.
Back in the day. What do you think? Okay, and there is a train depot right here. Well, let's continue in. Here's the median household income real quick. $20,852
Yeah, I can make more money panhandling.
a year.
I can make more than $21,000 panhandling and have.
That's $401
Yeah, $12,800 per capita. That's enough money to essentially water your lawn.
a week. That is not a lot of money.
No, because, you know, pieces of shit white people stole all the money. Terribly sorry. It is the truth, though.
I am in McDowell County, by the way.
It's weird because white people live here, but the white people stole all the money from the white people.
This is one of the poorest counties in the United States.
Yeah, it was the white people stealing all the money from the white people.
You can see a lot of evidence of the past glory of the town, though, can't you?
Nope.
Looks like it was
Nope. It looks like it was maybe 4,000 people at its pop.
quite a beautiful downtown back in its day.
Nope. 4,000 people, they'll fight an army if they're all army trained. But I mean, 4,000 people, that's like a village.
Well, I've got a little coffee shop. Thrift Gifts Incorporated. Yeah, it is.
Notice there's nobody on the streets, because if you're on the streets, you're a fucking junkie and you're doing drugs and you deserve to be in jail, because that's how white people treat their kids.
Really beautiful here, though. And all the towns I'm going to show you, of course, former coal towns. And the decimation of that industry is why you're going to see what you're going to see in these towns that I'm going to show you today. Let's see, Grant's Supermarket. Well, they've got a regular supermarket here as well, in addition to the Dollar General. All right, let's see. Yeah, the town is named after War Creek. That's not it, I don't think. The Indians in the area gave it the name, the creek, because of all the skirmishes and battles that would happen along the banks of it. And it was just shortened to War when it became a town. Very unusual name for a town, isn't it? Yeah, I believe this is, yeah, that's it. War Creek right there.
I don't think you're hungry, but it's still there if you want to.
Let me give you some more numbers. Poverty here, 39% overall. School-aged children, 61%. That's really high. 65 and older.
So 60% of the 4,000 people are all kids. The other 40% is all seniors, because the actual adults were all killed with poverty and alcoholism and drugs. And so now there's nothing left but old people like my mother and children under 18 like me. I'm mid 40s, but I mean, you know, I'm their kids. It's kind of funny. And like, yeah, and anybody who was actually trying to make it got killed, essentially.
23%. Cost of living, though, here is only a 77. And you can see housing's the lowest at 31. You know, it's all relative, though. As far as how poor it is, it all depends on cost of living. Cost of living here is real low. I checked crime. 2.3 incidents per 100 people last year. That is exactly the same as the U.S. Yeah, crime here is pretty low.
Because everybody knows each other.
Let me give you the median home value real quick.
You can't jack anybody. They know who did it.
28,800.
You ever lived in a small town? I don't think most of you pieces of shit have. You have no idea what it's like to be that lady in that house. You really don't.
I don't know if you ever saw the movie October Sky.
I didn't.
Maybe you remember it.
Sorry, I don't.
It's based on a book called Rocket Boys. And that's about a... Well, it's about a young boy who grew up in a poor West Virginia town who dreamed of being a rocket scientist. It's based on a true story. Anyway, that happened here in this town.
Oh, really?
Here.
He went to high school here. Wow.
Well, let's see. Yeah, there's downtown. The old rail depot. You can see it there. This is a road that kind of runs along. A residential area. Let's see what's up here. These roads are, or this road anyway, It's very narrow. I'm trying to imagine how people pass each other on it. I don't see it happening, do you?
I do. Yeah, I can pass the car on that street, no problem. Maybe you've just never lived in a small town.
This is barely a road. This is a dead end. Gotta turn around. Nice view from up here, though. Wow. Just enjoying the sounds. Anyway, yeah, that's it for here. Let's head to the next town.
My country is dying. Nobody gave a shit as all the corrupt cocksuckers of the Donald Trump world sucked our dick until we died.
It's beautiful here, guys.
My country's dying because of pieces of shit like Donald Trump and George Bush.
Make no mistake.
These people, they can't do business anymore because of the Republicans.
There's a lot of it right there. The houses are kind of awesome, aren't they? I am in the town of Welsh,
Welsh.
West Virginia. Heading into downtown. This is the county seat. So there'll be a county courthouse here that we will check out. Wow, that's a big building, isn't it? Yeah, looks like I have found downtown. So let's go take a look. All right, here's the population history of the town. 1940, 62, 64. Peak population, 1950, 6603. Yeah, so the reason I wanted to give you that information is because of the shot I'm about to show you. You can see where I'm standing here in downtown. Here's the same shot in the 1940s.
Wow.
When the town was hopping. It is crazy the difference, isn't it?
Yeah, white people left. It was the Great White Flight and all their racism and cocksuckery.
Yeah, here's a picture again, real quick. Gives you an idea of just how prosperous
white people are. Yep.
Anyway,
white people are
go
so
take a look
prosperous. Look at what they do to small towns.
Yeah, you can see a lot of emptiness and decay. There is a really interesting parking structure up here. Let me get up here and show it to you. So here it is, the City of Welsh Municipal Parking Building, built in 1941. This is the first city-owned parking lot built in the United States.
Wow.
It's pretty famous for that. In 1960, John F. Kennedy did a speech in front of it.
Why?
It is still used as a parking structure here in the city to this day. And they have their own little Flatiron building here. And as you can see, downtown is very, very quiet. It's pretty big downtown too for a city of less than 4,000. You can tell there's a lot more going on at one time here. Median age is 40, by the way, and let me give you the gender breakdown. Pretty interesting. 77% male, 23% female. Man, gentlemen, what do we think of that?
I think it's bullshit, like the American
66% of the
government.
town is
Fuck
white,
you, you weird
24%
racist,
black,
fucking
and 6%
sexist,
Hispanic.
white males. Fuck you, Caucasian, fucking toxic masculinity, you fucking white males. Fuck you, and the damage you did to all of your fucking country, and all of your fucking villages, and all of your fucking, all of your cities, with your weird white racism and your fucking problems.
Antique store.
Terribly sorry.
Got some treasures in there.
For white people. The only people that would care about that kind of thing.
Well, let's go check out this county courthouse. I'm on the second.
Got some treasures in there. After white people were done with them, they aren't treasures anymore.
Yeah, there's a lot of downtown here. Anyway, I want to check out this county courthouse. Welsh, incorporated 1895, named for Captain Welsh, who led in the coal development of this county and founded the city. I find it interesting that the town is named after this guy, Captain Welsh, because he was a Confederate soldier.
Yep.
And as you may or may not know,
Killed 200 slaves.
West Virginia seceded from Virginia because
They were
this area
so
of the
right
state
wing,
did not
southern, and cocksucker that
want
they
to join the
sus-
Confederacy.
that
they
they
wanted to stay in the Union.
Yep.
and
Oh, never mind.
not
These
be
were
a part of
Union.
slavery
Oh, never mind.
And end it.
Never mind. Yep.
All right, so here's the county courthouse,
I'm wrong.
built in 1893. As I said, Welsh is the
Confederate
county seat
side.
for McDowell County. This is Romanesque Revival architecture. That's 11th century Rome. Medieval Europe. Well, how about some more numbers? Median household income, $36,188 a year, $696 a week. Poverty, 26.8 overall. School-age children at 17%. Retirement age folks, 42%. It's pretty high. Cost of living's an 81.
81.
Healthcare is the highest.
81. It's almost
Housing
worse
was-
than Raleigh.
All right. So I've got you on
Because
that.
white people suck dick and kill everything and everyone around them.
There's some beautiful buildings here.
You can tell from the dead towns.
Not in great shape.
Wish I was kidding.
But you can see that they were something in their day.
There was something here when they had money for the 6,000 people that were white. The minute that any of it wasn't white, the whole town fucking, foundered and died. And anybody who wasn't white flourished, and white people pretty much made everybody else suffer.
Interesting.
You can tell from the many, many, many churches.
Welsh Daily News, 1927. Internet pretty much killed all that, didn't it?
No. Poverty killed all this.
Beautiful old
Poverty.
buildings here.
White flight and poverty killed all this.
Take a look inside. If there's anything to see. Yeah, it's just a lot of junk, huh? A train, awesome. Model furniture, finest quality. Think there's anything going on inside there?
White people failing. A lot of white people failing, yeah.
Well, I have to be honest with you guys. I'm really enjoying this small town of Welsh.
Me too, but I'm done with this. Goodbye. I'm terribly sorry. Come here, kitty.
Things have changed dramatically in recent years. Las Vegas is definitely not what it used to be, and you just might be
No,
surprised.
because white people stole all the money and constrained everybody to crack and poverty and put everybody in jail who did drugs and killed everybody around them who wasn't white. Oh, I'm sorry, am I wrong?
at how bad the situation has gotten. After years of record visitor numbers and casino profits, tourism is finally falling. Now you might be thinking, But Jacob, haven't you been promoting Las Vegas for over a decade? Don't you want people to come here and visit?
No.
Absolutely.
No.
And in that time, I have developed a reputation
Please
for
do
telling
not go
people
to
about
Las Vegas,
both
no.
the good and the bad
Yeah.
about the place that I love. We're gonna dive into this disaster that has hit Las Vegas.
There's a
Before-
lot of crack whores and a lot of fucking crack dealers. And there's a lot of people trying to make money off the poor and the people who lose their money when they come here. But as for money and thriving in real life, no, not really.
Because I'm also gonna show you how you can benefit from this mess. One of the Las Vegas Strip's most beloved cheap food spots closed forever in 2024. For years, this place represented everything that made Las Vegas affordable to people who cannot afford five-star dining at every single meal. Ocean One Bar and Grill was the kind of restaurant where families could eat here without breaking their vacation budget, and locals would recommend it to tourists looking for a cheap place to eat. They were well known for having every item on their lunch menu cost just $4.99, and you could get 3 cocktails for $10. The writing was on the wall when the prices started to climb in the months leading up to the closure. You could see that they wanted to keep their prices as low as possible, but they're struggling to survive in an atmosphere where pretty much everything costs more. This wasn't just the loss of one
Because
restaurant.
of white
It was-
people. Anytime there's white people involved, there's terrible white greed that destroys everything and everyone around them.
was the death of the cheapest good food that you could find at the center of the Las Vegas Strip. Now that a reliable, budget-friendly option is gone, it's just another sign that the Strip is pricing out the average visitor.
No, you could go spend a $7 meal and patronize this restaurant and keep your fucking fellow white people alive, but instead you chose to buy this Gucci Prada backpack because you're white people and you suck.
Who made Vegas what it is. Something that started as just a small fee for hotel amenities has probably become the most hated aspect of visiting Las Vegas today.
When you hold your finger like the chef kiss, I have to get away from you immediately before I sock you in your piece of shit white person face. Terribly sorry.
Is nothing sacred? The Brits have finally had enough of being lorded over by the aristocracy. The government's giving the hereditary peerage the chop, evicting them from those hallowed halls, the House of Lords. Add to that the high cost of living in a stately home, and your lord and ladyship's days could be numbered. But, as history has shown us, you can't keep a true blue blood down.
Not my lord, not my ladyship. Wolves have no kings. You just think that I bowed down to you all of your fucking life, you brain dead piece of shit. I've never bowed down to a white person in my entire life. Fuck them.
The landed gentry are sharpening their swords.
The landed gentry are sharpening their swords. I don't care what white people say about landed gentry. I really don't care, you fucking white people. I don't care.
Armor for one last battle against the barbarians.
Let's talk about our gross domestic, our GDP. Let's talk about our GDP, our gross domestic product, instead of, white people stomping everybody and everything else. White people systematically objectifying everything and everyone else. What's better, GDP or white people systematically objectifying everything and everyone else?
Warn you that this story contains scenes of upper-class privilege.
Scenes of upper-class privilege, affluenza, and white people systematically objectifying everything and everyone.
And moments of sublime eccentricity. You're about to meet a threatened species. The dinosaurs of the British class system. Just your regular suburban home.
Yeah, with wear and tear. On siege, Right. And you come in here.
They once ruled their fiefdoms, lording it over the commoners from their grand estates.
What do you mean
Now,
they
some of
once
them,
did that?
like Francis
They
Fulford,
still
can
do
barely
that.
keep a roof over
They still do it. What do you mean they once lorded it over the white gentry or whatever? What the fuck are you talking about? Elon Musk just bought our election. What do you mean they still do this? They still conquer and fucking subjugate and systematically objectify everybody who isn't rich and white.
their heads.
We had one of those unfortunate financial accidents in the 19th century. In other words, I had an ancestor who pissed the money up against the wall, probably in some boom like the railway boom.
They may be down on their luck. They may be battling for their very existence in the House of Lords. But the aristocracy is alive and well in modern Britain.
There's only one way in, and that way is there. You shut the big doors, and then you can stand on the battlements and say, F off to everybody coming.
I really don't like you, and I think you should be put to work in your fucking local office to feed all the white men around you so they don't have to fucking pay your taxes anymore, you worthless piece of shit, cocksucking, backstabbing traitor.
Waving their pitchforks or scythes or...
Pitchforks and scythes. Yeah, that's about right. You need to scythe up your fucking piece of shit, tight, rich white aristocracy ass. And you need a pitchfork as well. Up your fucking white aristocracy ass, you piece of shit.
Weapons invasive at you.
Dear God, how much dear God, how much more like Jeffrey Epstein can you sound?
The foul-mouthed Fulfords have owned this estate for 900 years, ever since Richard the Lionheart gave 3,000 acres of prime land in Devon to Francis Fulford I for services in the Crusades.
I always say we peaked in about 1485, and we've been on...
Yeah, I would say too. That was about the last time white people were cool, was 1485, yeah.
Slave ever since.
Today...
Yeah, you kept people as slaves ever since then. So now I'm rolling down Rodeo with a shotgun. These people ain't seen a brown skin man since their grandparents bought one.
Is Fulford the 23rd...
So now I'm rolling down Rodeo with a shotgun.
Still here.
Please pull your trousers up.
Along with long-suffering wife Kashanda.
Get it.
Long-suffering wife who eats 5-course quail and duck meals a day, who smokes 2 packs of cigarettes and 5 bottles of fucking Cabernet or whatever. Yeah, she's long-suffering. She's long-suffering. The piece of shit white lady is fucking long-suffering. You better believe if she's a white lady, Karen, she's long-suffering for you. You better believe it. She paid her martyr fucking cost to society. She's long-suffering than you. And when she tells you what to do, you're going to assume it's the master talking.
Or somewhat unruly children.
It's not mental. It just looks stupid. What?
And you are?
Old money.
Is old money better than new money?
Oh, definitely.
No.
Be cool?
No, no money is better or worse than any other money. It's money.
You've only just got money. We've had it for ages.
You've only just got money. We've had it for 4 generations. We've had it for ages. It's been 87 years since my great-grandfather got some kind of aristocracy thing from the crown.
Yes.
You guys are so clueless and I hate you so much. I really like to sock you in your rich white face.
What is the perception?
I think this about my mother. It's sad, but many times a day, I think, oh man, I'd like to sock you in your rich white face.
Aristocracy.
But maybe they think we're relics of bygone age.
Yeah, no. Relics would imply that maybe if we dug you up, we could maybe mold or shape you. Relics imply some kind of shapeability. You guys aren't relics. You're full-blown war crimes. War crimes against humanity. Enacted by white people.
Or maybe they think we should all be...
So maybe they think we should all die. Yeah, I do. I think you should all die, you fucking rich white cocksucker. I'm terribly sorry. Are you getting it now? I think they think that we should all die. Haha. I'm gonna have a Shakespeare moment about how I realized that the Skycatlive wants the oligarchy to fucking choke on their own dicks and fucking die.
Hung, drawn, and quartered, or guillotined.
Oh no, drawn and quartered and guillotine. No, I didn't go that far. That's what rich white people do to their enemies. I didn't go that far, you weird, sick, rich white cocksucker. I didn't go that far. You can talk about being drawn and quartered, but I mean, that's shit that rich white people do. You'll never be drawn and quartered where I come from, no. What the fuck are you talking about? Shall I build a torture chamber for you as I take your power and money away? Do you need a torture chamber? Is that what you're saying?
Other more radical people think.
So is the class system ceasing to be?
Yes, and we really question every single day that goes by. We question why rich people exist.
This dumbing down, this desire.
The dumbing down of the rich people has really bothered me. I need rich people to be very strong. I need them to walk on the backs of black people or whatever. It's fucking disgusting. Fuck you and your stupid rich white privileged cocksucker ass like my family.
To destroy. God help. Wouldn't mind shooting all them.
Oh, there's nothing that can be done. There's nothing that can be done. They should just be our slaves.
Right. And you come in here.
Look at this. The Fulfords live in what they call genteel poverty.
Genteel poverty. If I were to steal that goddamn fucking, that one single chandelier. That one single chandelier, do you see it? If I were to steal that one single chandelier, I would have had a better high school, a better work life, 5 cars and 2 or 3 houses and stuff. If I were to steal just the chandelier in this rich douchebag cocksucker fucking rich white Caucasian cocksucker's fucking house, right? Maybe I could probably pay for the rest of my entire life.
Too far.
No, it's not. Okay, far enough.
Yeah, not far enough. I want to steal that fucking chandelier from you, you rich white piece of shit cocksucker.
Desire of a champagne socialist.
The czar of a champagne socialist.
God help. Wouldn't mind shooting all them.
I wouldn't mind shooting all them.
Going too far.
No, it's not. Okay, far enough.
Kill all the black people. I have money, so I'll never see one my entire life, so just kill all the black people. Kill them all.
Destroy. God help. Wouldn't mind shooting all them.
I wouldn't mind shooting all the black people.
That's going too far.
No, it's not. Okay, far.
No, it's not. It's not going far enough. We really need to shoot the black people because I'm a rich white African.
Oh.
Goddamn cocksucking fucking white Caucasian cocksucker. Fucking F it.
And you come in here.
Look at this.
Oh, you come in here and it's a 2,500 square foot room that has 10 times the value of your mother's house. And you wonder why these people are alive.
But live in what they call genteel poverty.
It's genteel poverty, guys. It's genteel poverty. What is he gonna do if the tax man comes around? So he doesn't pay taxes like Donald Trump.
That's what happens when you own an estate worth a cool...
That's what
$30
happens when you have $1
million.
billion. Pieces of shit wipe your privileged piece of shit white ass your entire goddamn life, you piece of shit cocksucker rich man. Fuck you and your worthless Donald Trump ass, you fucking Donald Trump ass.
That's about $60 million. but don't have the money to fix.
Oh, I'm sorry. He doesn't have the $60 million that it takes to repair his library. You better bow down and fucking slave away for him for 55 years of your father's life. You better bow down and paint their bedroom. You better bow down and paint that rich white person's bedroom, or you'll fucking die.
Anything. Or the inclination to tidy up.
There's a rule, isn't there?
With the rule.
Children accumulate to take the space of those.
All the servants started laughing at us, so we called it an inside joke. And when Marnie started talking about how the servants were organizing, I killed them all.
But every wall is loaded with history. When your family has spent 900 years
This white man has 17 slave-born sons.
killing foreigners in the service of the king.
I wish I was kidding, but no, I would stake my life on the fact that this rich white slave owner has 17 slave-born sons, like Thomas Jefferson.
A lot to pack in. This is...
Oh, white people, you stand around your rich white libraries and you turn on your projector and you talk about the good old days, about how we shouldn't fucking kill you, you worthless piece of shit efforts. But no, I want to kill you and sell your blood.
The battle called the Battle of Gravelly. An ancestor of mine.
I can't speak past all the gold that's in my mouth. There's too much gold in my fucking asshole. That I can't speak properly.
The French
Goddamn rich white cocksuckers.
killed about 5,000 old Frenchmen, which was a great result all round.
It was a great result all around. We killed all the black people. Blah blah blah. Now there's nothing but white people left in my English town. Blah blah blah. 1% black. 1% had 5%, and that's it. That's the only black people in my town. I did my white aristocratical job, and I made sure that the black people didn't take power in my white privileged British town.
Yeah, it's a start.
Oh man, I cheat on my wife. Hey, are you married? Because I cheat on my wife all the time like Donald Trump. And I watch my daughter while she's getting changed. And I sneak into the goddamn pageant and I watch the little girls get changed. I'm naughty and I've got a buck teeth. Do you want to stick your vagina in my buck teeth? I haven't heard a normal person laugh for 37 years, so I laugh like this.
Yeah. The start.
That's a start. Do I have $10 million, or am I having a stroke because I'm a rich old white bitch, or am I guffawing at the poor people? I don't really know. Oh my God! If I looked any more like a Skeksis, I would shit my pants. Look how much I look like a Skeksis, Miss, Ghislaine Maxwell.
55 million.
I'm Mr. Howell from fucking, I'm Mr. Howell from fucking Gilligan's Island, and I really look down on the skipper. I'm a rich guy, and I really look down on the fucking skipper. He worked his whole fucking life. Fuck the skipper. My Mr. Howell laugh. I'm sorry, I don't know how to laugh unlike Azog the Defiler, but I laugh like Azog the Defiler because I'm a rich white cocksucker like Donald Trump.
A million left.
All the black people died.
These aristocrats have a...
Oh, Mr. Howell, Ginger won't sleep with me.
in common.
I have a non-disclosure agreement with Marianne, and I slept with Ginger, and now Mrs. Howell is gonna leave me, and I've been cheating with the little kid that washed up on shore on my island. What's gonna happen?
Apart from hating the French, they have big houses.
They have big houses and large non-disclosure agreements. You better not fuck with their non-disclosure agreement blackmail political system, or you might get blackmailed by their non-disclosure political system.
Very big houses, and they do as they please.
There's a emu. He does. That guy does fuck that emu. You see the emu? The emu's got that dark look that all of the Jeffrey Epstein girls look like, because they've dealt with Jeffrey Epstein and all these rich white people, and even the emu knows that the rich white person rapes and fucks everybody around them.
Llama come through the house.
The llama knows. The llama's like, "Are you gonna rape me? You're rich and white. I'm looking at you. I'm gonna spit you. I'm gonna spit in your fucking face. If you're rich and white and you try to rape me like goddamn Donald Trump or Kevin Spacey or you know, fucking you know, Matt Gates, then I'll spit in your fucking face. Do you see it? He's like, I know how to deal with Jeffrey Epstein's. They've been to this fucking castle before. I'll spit in your fucking face, you rich white person. If you offer to sell me a young black fucking child, I'll spit in your fucking face, Ghislaine Maxwell.
There's nothing every day.
Oh, her father is some kind of old Scottish robber baron, so she just started selling children to Jeffrey. Oh, the you know, the emu knows, but you know, the emu doesn't talk because he knows that anybody who's rich and white will kill you. They'll fucking kill you if you fuck with their money. The emu is very insulted by just Ghislaine Maxwell and her fucking husband, but you know, if he spits on Ghislaine Maxwell, they might kill him. But she puts him in front of herself all the time. Do you see it? As the two enter the room, the emu enters first because the Ghislaine Maxwell bitch really doesn't have the social fucking power that this emu does.
Take Lady Chit-Chat.
He's like, all right, I'm checking out the room. You can come in, Ghislaine. And she's like, don't call me Ghislaine. And I'm like, fuck you, Ghislaine. Fuck you and your stupid rich white cocksucker ass. Fuck you, Ghislaine. That's what the emu's saying to her right now.
Woman you'll
fuck you, Ghislaine.
Meet, but truly eccentric.
Lady Chichester, I have to ask you.
Oh man, the emu's never been in a house before, but he expects butt sex from the white people and he's scared. You think I'm kidding? No. The emu's never the llama has never been in the house before, but he knows that there's a rich white woman involved, so there's gonna be butt rape and torture.
Some people might say this is just different.
She's looking at him like, I'm talking down to you. I know what's gonna happen. I have the money. Shut the fuck up, emu. And the fucking emu's like, fuck you, Ghislaine. The emu's like, fuck you, Ghislaine. Why am I in the house right now? It's because you have too much money. It's because you have too much money, you fucking cocksucking rich white whore.
Yes, well.
What? Even the llama's like, why am I in the house right now? You weird, sick, rich white cocksucker. Even the llama's like, why am I in the house right now? Like the llama's like, there better not be children in this fucking house. The llama's like, wait, if I'm here, there might be children here. The llama has a wake up moment. The llama's like, should I spit in Ghislaine's mouth now? Oh, you saw the moment. He had to hold it back. The llama was like, should I spit in Ghislaine's face now?
Yeah, it just seems normal to me.
Oh, God, the llama's all pissed off. He's like, God damn it, I want to spit in your fucking white face, you piece of shit. Rich white cocksucker. I really want to spit in your fucking Ghislaine face. I really want to. But he was a good llama. You know, he was raised by a good father or whatever, and he didn't spit in your fucking Ghislaine face. Ghislaine.
Different.
The llama's like, Jesus Christ, is this some kind of fucking like war crime level of animal negligence? Oh my God, all these rich white blonde ladies are touching me, and I'm not Jeffrey.
Yes, well.
Yeah, he's like, should I spit in your face, you rich white bitch? He's like considering it right now. He's like, should I spit in your face? Should I spit in your fucking rich white face?
So they might think that.
Ah, he's thinking about it. He's like, God damn it, I missed an opportunity. I could have just spit in your face right there, and you probably would have spanked my llama ass. But like, he's like, are you gonna spank me if I spit in your fucking Mrs. Howell face?
You know, it just seems normal to me.
Damn it, Mrs. Howell. I really want to spit in your Mrs. Howell face, but you're going to put me in the fucking llama pen all day, aren't you? He knows it. He's like, God damn it, I want to spit in this rich white bitch's face. Really bad. But he knows what she's going to do to him. Put him in jail.
He's very gentle, very careful.
He's very gentle, very careful, as I bust him for assault.
Ornaments and so on.
Jesus Christ, I'm going to spit in your fucking face.
The Chichester family was given its coat of arms by Edward the Black Prince in 1356.
Edward the Black Prince in 1356, the last time that these white people got laid. That was the last time that anybody in this family shield got laid. 1356, and it was their cousin. It was their brother. It was their sister. The last time that this rich white person got laid, it was 1356, and it was his cousin.
For services in battle against, yes, the...
You are my child bride. You are my father groom. You cannot. You are my child bride.
French.
Siegfried.
Oh man, this harkens back to the rich white people days of marrying your cousin.
Now, 650
If it's not the
years
cousin, it's the pig. It's either your cousin Walt or the pig. Which are you gonna pick?
later, Lady Chichester...
She chose the pig. She's like, I won't touch Walt. He touches children. But I will touch the pot-bellied pig that my rich white family owns.
devotes herself to her and
I love making fun of rich white people. It's like the easiest target in the fucking room. It's so easy. I feel really guilty. It's like bullying children on the fucking school ground or something. Rich white people really seem to have something with pot-bellied pigs, too much money, and rape.
Give me a trotter. Give me a trotter.
Rich white people really seem to own pot-bellied pigs for some reason.
Good.
like Freddie.
And non-disclosure agreements with Jeffrey Epstein. We don't know why, but you know, it's just the rich white man from down the lane. Do you know the Muffin Man from Drury Lane? The Muffin Man from Drury Lane. He got Luigi pardoned yesterday.
Who's willing to shake your hand if bribed with enough polo meat.
The Muffin Man from Drury Lane just got Luigi pardoned. Did you guys hear that Luigi might be pardoned? It's because rich white women control our media. Did you know that Luigi is going to get a mistrial? Luigi, mistrial. You think I'm kidding? But no. We're going to sort this from, the last 3 days, like the last couple of days, definitely from this week, right? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Tonight, more than 100 migrants detained by ICE are being held at the same Brooklyn jail where Sean Diddy Combs and Luigi Mangione are being...
Oh my God, what if all the immigrants free Sean P. Diddy Combs and Luigi and they all form some kind of crazy fucked up force against us? What will the white people who talk like this do then? What will the white people on CNN do then?
And there are concerns over inhumane conditions inside.
Inhumane conditions in Luigi's prison.
Alan Devlin reports now on the push for Homeland Security to change course.
This is dangerous.
This is dangerous. The only color of skin that I see is white. There's a white guy who killed a white guy, and I feel that this situation is dangerous.
It's lawless.
It's lawless. I mean, there's white people who have money, so of course it's lawless. Yeah, lawless is only a phrase I ever hear when it comes to white people. Yeah, who's lawless? Is it black people? No. Is it Mexicans or Jews or any weird like cultural entities that you might have your racist fucking beliefs about, you worthless piece of shit white people cocksuckers, right? But no, it is the rich whiteys signing deals that fucked over your country. So you listen to it live and in real time.
Dan Goldman not holding back.
Dan Goldman, a rich white man.
As he stands in front of the Metropolitan Detention Center in
As he stands in front of the Metropolitan Center in East Brooklyn, he tells all of the Spanish Harlem people in Spanish Harlem that they aren't white and that they're evil. You think I'm kidding? No. Fuck this white man and his stupid, uptight, rich white cocksucker white ass.
Community members who deserve to be treated with dignity. Goldman has not been granted
community members who deserve to be treated with money. I'm sorry, dignity. Dignity. I'm sorry. If they have money, we'll treat them. If they have dignity, we'll take that.
Monday. But according to the Federal Bureau of Prisons, the Department of Homeland Security has begun transferring detainees here to the MDC, a facility Goldman and State Senator Andrew Gennardis cites as having a past marred with lawsuits and...
Oh my God, why do white people imprison everybody around them, even their own children? White people are prison. I really don't see the difference. When you look up white person in the fucking dictionary or the fucking encyclopedia, you're going to get prison. It's going to be the most common word. When you see Caucasian, you're going to see prison.
Test alleging poor living conditions inside.
Poor living conditions in that white prison.
This building behind us.
This building, these particular individuals in jail in this building behind us are in jail because I'm white and I put people in jail. I don't know why, but that's what white people do. We just put people in jail for some reason. I don't know why. Consult the 55,000 drug prisons that we built for the 50 colonies. And you'll understand that we have 1,000 drug prisons for every state in the fucking union. Why do white people do this? I don't know, but I think it has something to do with them being rich and white.
We save that term for conditions that are beyond the pale.
CBS News has reported
beyond the white pale, beyond pale face. These terrible war crimes of racial descent are beyond the pale face. They're beyond the pale face. They're beyond the trail of tears. They're beyond the pale face. Boy, I hate the rich white people. Boy, I really don't like them. As they hide their money, steal from everybody around them, suspect everybody else around them of being guilty and fucked up and evil and shit, as they steal the birthright of the Commonwealth.
Inmates like Sean Diddy Combs, R. Kelly, Luigi.
Oh man, all these black people are really evil as the white ethno state takes over the government and constrains us all to poverty. It must be 50 Cent's fault.
Correctional employees and the
it must be Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre caused all the poverty somehow. It's not the rich white people who systematically objectify everything and everyone. It must be Dr. Dre's fault somehow.
We make every effort to ensure the physical safety and health of the individuals confined to our facilities.
Our particular individuals in jail.
Controlled environment that is secure.
Wait, you're not supposed to go to jail.
And humane. CBS News New York.
You're an American. It's very surprising when an American goes to jail. Oh wait, it's not surprising when rich white people are in power.
Out to the Department of Homeland Security, they did not get back to us by airtime. In Brooklyn, Alan Devlin, CBS News, New York.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Did rich white people try to conquer everything and everyone? I think they did. And it's called America.
Hi, so I just wanted to make this video to explain what happened to the Epstein video because I was getting a bunch of comments on different videos, and I figured I'm just going to explain it because...
Rich white people like censorship, so if you like talking and freedom of speech, I'm sorry, that died way back in 1986 with Reaganomics. And then when the Patriot Act happened, they could just prosecute you for it.
What happened was...
Rich white people really don't like freedom of speech. They just like torturing everybody and everything who isn't rich and white.
I posted it at night, and then I went to sleep, and when I woke up, I got an email. It was around like 2 in the morning, so it was about like 4 or maybe 5 hours after I posted the video, and it said that it had been taken down. At the time, it had like 78,000 views when it was taken down, and it said that it was taken down due to harassment and bullying. And so I appealed it, and I explained that the documents were made public, like the information, the names and addresses and stuff that were in the document that I read and showed were made public, and that there was time that was given for the people in these documents to appeal, to stop them.
I'm sorry, you ran afoul of rich white people. I can relate. I run afoul of rich white people my entire fucking life. And anytime that there's a rich white person, there's sorrow.
Documents from coming out.
You can see it from the tears in her eyes, from all the Mexican racism or Cuban racism, all the tears in her eyes. If there's a rich white person involved, you better be crying.
But they didn't, and so I thought that it was...
If there's rich white censorship or rich white media or rich white government or rich white fascism or rich white republicanism involved at all, you can expect a complete grind down of every moving aspect of anything. And I'm terribly sorry, but this is the effect that rich white people have on the world.
Available information, and didn't think something was wrong with that. So YouTube said they would get back to me in 24 hours.
No, YouTube is controlled by rich white people. You're not going to get anything at all if you deal with them.
They ended up getting
rich white people don't ever pay. They're the worst thieves in history. Consult Danny Casolaro if you don't believe me. But rich white people don't pay for anything.
Back to me in less than
they're the stingiest pieces of rich white fucking thievery shits that have ever existed. I've been robbed by rich white people so much worse than anybody else. You know, I'm dead serious.
And they said that they're still going to keep the video down. They basically said, we're taking it down. We're not going to strike your channel.
We're not going to strike your channel for trying to attack a rich white person like Jeffrey Epstein. Or, sorry, well, you know, rich white Jewish person like Jeffrey Epstein. If you try to attack a rich white person in the modern culture, we have to destroy your career. I'm terribly sorry. You cannot attack a rich white man in the modern culture. That will be the death of your fucking career.
But we're not going to give you any money from it, and we're not going to allow it.
Yeah, we're not going to pay you. We're not going to pay you to denigrate the rich white man.
Website, and then we're good. And so they explained when they responded to my appeal that it violated their like identifying information policy, and they sent me a link to look at it. And
I don't care what the rich white man sends me. I've never listened to a single word that they've ever said. You know, back when I was like 15 and a half years old or something, they sent me some email when I signed up for fucking, what was it? It was like Cricket cell phones or something. And I was like, oh no, a rich white man wrote this. I can't think of anything more evil, so then I burned it. You think I'm kidding, but no. If you're rich and you have money and you're white, that's actually a really big fucking warning sign for me. It's a really big warning sign for women, especially. Like you know, like if you're rich and white, that's a really big warning sign. You might be a fucking cocksucking asshole.
Policy, that I read the link.
Like Donald Trump.
It was saying that you sort of like put information that is non-public that is identifying, and you're attaching with it sort of a harassment.
You can't attack rich white people in America. You can't do that. That's against the law.
Like, hey, call these people, or like, let these people know this, and that, which I didn't
No. It's a rich white male in America. He's got 5 or 10 times the amount of rights that you did 200 years ago or whatever. Like, even in 1830, he had more rights than you do as a female American citizen. The real problem here is rich white people.
Say that everyone on the list was bad. I mean, I mentioned a couple of times, this is a cop, this is a victim, this is that, and this information was publicly available, like the university, the law firm, the FBI office, like, but
they don't care because all of the people that work in that office are rich and white.
Guess that, you know, maybe there's some people who are going to watch the video who aren't going to get...
No, nobody will watch it if the rich white people don't pay attention to it.
That, and maybe they would have looked at that information and done something stupid with it, and being that I posted it on YouTube could have been liable for it, so that's why they took it down. So although
no, you can't attack rich white people in 2022. That was exactly 1 year ago. I'm sorry. In 2023, you can't attack rich white people. You know, that's like that energy is spent on killing black people. You can't attack rich white people. They spend all of their money and all of their energy on killing black people. You can't attack a rich white person. That's like kicking them while they're down. They're too tired and too poor from attacking black people all the time. You can't attack a white person in the modern culture. Not at all.
And I think that there's a sense of like a clear story of a group of elite people that are getting away
I'm sorry,
with
rich and white?
Worst crimes.
You say elite. I say rich and white.
Could have ever been done, and that there's a cover-up, and if Trump's participating in that cover-up, it's bad for his brand. That's my contention.
Yeah.
I don't buy President brands. So I don't give a flying fuck how bad it is for his fucking brand. The only people that bought Donald Trump's brand are piece of shit, brain dead, cocksucking right-wing losers with no brains and low IQs. They're the only people that worry about Donald Trump's brand. Now, I stopped worrying about that in 2017 when my mother pitched, you know, Donald Trump at me. She was like, maybe we need a businessman instead of a politician. And I was like, absolutely the fuck not. I will never kowtow to a rich white businessman. That's not happening, you know? And she was unhappy by this. She was like, oh no, he's already lost 50% of the vote. And I was like, yes, I will never ever vote for Donald Trump. I can tell you right now, I'll die first. This was true. I still haven't voted for Donald Trump.
I think that's the...
But 12 years later, here we are. I told her, I was like, no, I will not vote for a rich white man. That's not happening. That's like voting for your dad to fucking come into your room at night and fucking, you know, push the boundaries.
And if it gets bad enough, then he has to blame somebody. And that's really where this could have value. It's not going to...
I don't care what you think. What I think is better than you, so I don't care what you think.
The roots of the mob warfare and bloodshed of the 1980s can be directly tied to Atlantic City and the passing of the Casino Gambling Act, running the Philadelphia La Cosa Nostra family at the time.
I don't care what a rich white person thinks. That's like caring what a cockroach thinks. Or caring what, caring what my toilet brush thinks.
I was longtime Philadelphia mob boss.
I don't care what Rich Whitey thinks. I know that you had all this respect for 170 years, and every college entity and everybody, every fucking media entity just worshipped everything that you said. I really don't value white people anymore.
Angelo Bruno, known as the Gentle Don.
You could call it racism. If I hadn't been tossed in drug jails, 55,000 drug prisons built by white people to suppress other white people. And I really don't like white people.
And Bruno knew he was no match for the New York families who had their eyes on Atlantic City, so he declared that this traditional Philadelphia territory was now open to any LCN family, a move that would eventually contribute to his murder.
was very astute in recognizing he might as well.
Why do you sound so soft? I can't listen to you. You're fucking rich and white, and I can't listen to you fucking speak. I'm dead serious. Like, when you open your mouth, all I hear is a bunch of garbage from some kind of Nazi Hitler.
Hello, I'm David Hoffman, filmmaker, and I'm about to show you a clip of a 98-year-old woman who I interviewed back in 1979. So she was born in 1881. She's just as colorful and alive as she could be. So what's the circumstance? I'm doing a film, a major special for public television called The Information Society. It's a completely new idea. Nobody had ever heard of it. We're still in the industrial age in 1979. Yet computers are moving into banks and stores and...
It's weird because I know I'm supposed to think of you as Jewish, but all I see is rich and white. And I want to get off you. It's like paying attention to the BBC. It's like, Jesus Christ, if I pay attention to the British Queen, she'll never die. Like Voldemort. If I keep fearing Trump like Voldemort, he'll never die. I couldn't give a flying two shits what happens to Donald Trump, good or bad. And that's how I know I'm better than Donald Trump. Now, I have a serious problem with how many... how many blocks we've gone and there hasn't been a rich white person yet. I need to see a cop or a rich white person shaking their finger at these people. I believe this is Amsterdam. Do you remember Amsterdam? From, Baltimore? The Wire. This is Amsterdam's from 100 years ago. Yeah, like this neighborhood is still reconcilable and savable because there's no white people strolling through it like Donald Trump. But I mean, like, the minute that the whiteys start strolling through that place like they own it, that's how you know that the neighborhood's gone to shit. It's a good video, but I don't want to sit here forever. I have this feeling that I'm the only good white person left alive, and I'm always gonna be alone for the rest of my fucking life because I just don't have the fucking greed that they have. And I've been with these people, this neighborhood, this lifestyle for all of my fucking life. And I just don't like white people. Is that fucking weird? I'm sure it is. Let's go see. I just don't like white people. It's that weird reverse racism, you know? I just don't like white people. I'm terribly sorry. I really don't. I'll type it in. I just plain don't like white people. It's weird. It's racism in its really pure form. I can't stand my forefathers. I can't stand the way they act. I can't stand the pussy-ass, rich, white, fucking pussy-ass music that they listen to. I can't stand the fucking problems that they have. I can't stand how they abuse their wives and let their children... okay, for instance, I have raised 2 children that I had nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? They were not my wife or girlfriend's children. Like I've raised 2 children that I didn't get credit for. You understand? And I do that just like out of my own goodness or whatever. It's not like I look for credit or something. I'm saying that like it's weird. Like I did more by accident than my father did with intent. And I'm sorry, but I just really don't like rich white people. I actually really don't like them. I think they are the problem with the world. They are the dysfunction. They are the racism. They are the segregation. They are the miscegenation. They are the fucking problems with the real world. That's as ultra left liberal as it gets, you know? But I do believe this.
To the Middle East now, the Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry says at least 86 people were killed today while trying to reach food locations across the besieged territory, making this the deadliest day yet for those seeking aid in more than 21 months of war with Israel. CBS's Lee Canary at our London bureau is tracking the latest developments.
Good evening. The United Nations World Food Program drove 25 trucks carrying food into Gaza. They said they encountered massive crowds of hungry civilians that came under gunfire. Dozens were killed, and a CBS News team inside Gaza said Israeli tanks began shooting at the crowd as they waited for aid. Israeli Defense Forces said they fired in order to remove an immediate threat to their forces in the area, and that they do not deliberately act against humanitarian aid trucks. Video of the aftermath appears to show men and boys in control of some of the aid trucks, some being used to carry the injured to hospitals. Israel is disputing the death toll, but what is clear, every day Gazans are risking their lives to get food. Deadly incidents at aid points have become a regular occurrence. Just yesterday, the Hamas-led Palestinian Health Ministry said 34 Gazans were killed at a distribution center. That one is run by the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, the U.S. and Israeli-backed organization.
So you understand what they're saying? They bombed the homeless shelter
that's been operating since May, employing armed guards. But it's not just bullets they come up against. A stampede at a GHF location earlier this week killed 20. The crush of thousands of people facing chronic food shortages. The United Nations say 2 million people are being starved. And Pope Leo, in his Sunday address, called for an end to the barbarity of this war, Errol, appealing to the international...
Nope. Suck my fucking dick, you worthless piece of shit, Pope-ass cocksucker. Fuck you, you fucking Pope. Fuck the Pope cocksucker and his stupid fucking ass, right? And I'll say it fucking real. You've got all that gold and all that fucking church, but you still let all these people die. You're no better than Donald Trump. Donald Trump and the Pope are the same thing. Same level of corruption, same level of fucking effatry, same level of child molestation, same level of fucking thievery. Donald Trump and the Pope are the same thing. It's the worthless pieces of white shit that rape our children, steal our money, and cause war.
Community to protect civilians and observe the prohibition.
I'm sorry, I meant the right wing. It's the right wing.
Collective punishment.
Lee Canary, thanks.
Collective punishment. It's like a weird secret buzzword phrase for the right wing.
Why does nobody want Palestinian refugees? It's true. And specifically, why has every Arab country rejected sheltering any refugees from Gaza? In just weeks after Hamas's October 7th attack, Israel's massive retaliation left well over 1 million Gazans homeless. Today, almost twice that number. About 90% of Gaza's population has been forced from their homes. Yet not a single Arab country will open its doors. Why not? Is it a principled stand to prevent Israel from depopulating Gaza altogether? Or are Arab leaders simply talking a good game about Palestinian solidarity while never actually wanting to help them? As you'll see, it's complicated. Hey, I'm Ken LaCourte. You can find a lot of videos about how one side here is evil and the other side is completely innocent victims, but you won't find too many that try to fairly explain what's actually happening in a conflict that's been going on since before we were born. We'll look at the history of Palestinian refugees, their turbulent history in host countries, and finally take a look at the current situation in Gaza. In the next few minutes, you'll understand a whole lot more about this complicated situation. Okay, so the Palestinian refugee crisis began in 1948. During Israel's creation, about 700,000 Palestinians, about 85% of the Arab population in that region, they fled or expelled from their homes altogether. Palestinians call it Nakba, meaning catastrophe. Entire villages emptied out overnight. Families escaping on foot or loaded onto carts. They carried what they could. And today, their descendants number almost 6 million people, the largest and oldest refugee population on Earth. Initially, nearby Arab countries, they assumed it'd be temporary. They set up makeshift camps and didn't try to integrate them into their countries, which is important because rather than bringing Palestinians into their societies permanently, they made a choice to house them separately, insisting their real home was Palestine and they'd soon return. Well, that didn't happen. The refugee problem wasn't solved within months or even years. Instead, it dragged on until today. The temporary camps turned into permanent fixtures.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm bummed out by all the rich people, and I just don't want to be online anymore. I'm just going to go away now. All the rich people who suck the dick in the fucking rich white cocksucker fucking world. I just don't want to be around them anymore, so goodbye.